sees the memes of production, and the like and subscribe button. You guys see this? Funniest shit in the world, man. Elon Musk bread again. This is so rough for the people in chat who are virgins, to know that Elon's getting laid more than them. But I have to tell you, when you're really wealthy, the bar is below the floor. Ashley St. Clair, just another stupid, like, right-wing but smarter than you about it account. And he was literally like, okay. So okay. So he fucked her, she had a kid, whatever. So he's producing more bastard children, you know. A bunch of conservatives are going after her because they're like, and this is like the misogynist hypocrisy, right? Where they will venerate Elon Musk as a warrior for traditional values, and they'll attack her for having a child out of wedlock when Elon did that. Like, Elon did that. That was him. Like, he did that too. He's fathered, like, what, 14 children across 4 women now that we know of. You know, because his father's in a breeder cult. His dad, Errol Musk or whatever, is the one who, like, fucked his daughter. What was it? Like, he adopted a woman and then groomed her to be his bride. Like, the breeder cult thing. You know what I mean? How does he have 14 children? Well, he seems to keep, like, sexually assaulting and harassing women, so that probably accounts for at least some portion of it. But also, if you're very wealthy, you can just kind of do whatever you want. Trust me, the bar is really low. He is a breeding king. The funny thing about Errol Musk is that he keeps talking his son. Errol Musk keeps being like, yeah, my son is retarded. I was always disappointed in him. You know, can you imagine being like a super duper racist, really weird breeder freak like Errol Musk? You're like a white South African, you know, you're pro-apartheid. And then one of your children, one of the like Ubermenschen who are meant to like repopulate the earth in your breeder cult, turns out to be Elon. Like, think about how Elon talks and thinks. Yeah, he lucked into being the wealthiest man on earth, but like the patriarchal disappointment, that ain't going away. Probably explains a lot about why Elon is the way he is. Oh God, oh absolutely, 100%. Yeah, for sure. But anyway, the point here is mostly that a bunch of people are attacking her over this. She's locked this. Okay, 7,000 comments. A lot of people are attacking her, and apparently, Ashley St. Clair is like trying to get a hold of Elon, and Elon won't respond to her. Can somebody find me that screenshot? I can't believe I'm trying to like find it on my Twitter. She was like, she tweeted something like, you know, I think it's inappropriate for Elon Musk to be replying to these random right-wing accounts who are posting photos of me when I was a child. You know, when he won't respond to me or answer my questions about, like, she's getting dodged already. You found it? You found it? Please, thank you. Yeah, here we go. Incredible stuff. The most deadbeat a dad has ever been, okay? Ashley St. Clair plotted for half a decade to ensnare Elon Musk. Elon says, whoa. He's talking about his baby mama here. Elon, we have been trying to communicate for the past several days and you have not responded. When are you going to reply to us instead of publicly responding to smears from an individual who just posted photos of me in underwear at 15 years old? Ashley St. Clair, you had to know that, like, isn't a problem with these people. It's a requirement going in, okay? I don't know anything about photos of her. I don't know the context to that. But, like, if you tell me a right-winger is a... I'll believe you. Why is she taking those photos? Hey, what the hell? Wrong target here. What do you mean, why is she? She's 15 or something? Please, God, read the names of the children. Nevada Alexander, Vivian Griffin, Kai Saxon Damien, XAE A12, Strider Azure, Exa Dark Sidereal, Techno Mechanicus, and Unknown. That's great, man. Techno Mechanicus. That's great. That's great. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'd bully that whole family. Yeah. They're gonna get so much shit, man. By the way, Techno Mechanicus was almost certainly named by Grimes, not by Elon. Grimes and Elon are perfect for each other. So, anyway, rather than respond to his baby mama, Elon is just replying to people smearing her. As far like, again, this isn't a pro Ashley St. Clair thing. She fucked Elon. This is deeply embarrassing for her. But like, in response to her making that information public, he's just like, you understand, right? You understand what I'm talking about here? And people are attacking her like so much. I'm trying to find, wasn't there a viral tweet? It was saying something along the lines of like, this woman's gonna go crazy. It was like 100,000 likes. It was like from a Joe Rogan podcast. So did Grimes. Did Grimes attack her too? God damn it, Daily Beast. Only $29 per article. Turns out Chelsea Manning had bad taste. Yeah, kind of implicates her now too. Anyway, people are actually really going after her. I don't know. There's probably so many children out there, man. Did Chelsea Manning sleep with Elon? No, Chelsea Manning slept with Grimes, but Grimes is also a retard. You know, not like totally condemned in the annals of history. I wish I could find that tweet that was going after her. I find stuff like this to be barely politics. I don't care what you think. Unfortunately for you, and I guess for the world, politics is mostly about being mean to the right people. Sooner you learn that. I think that there is a point that I'm trying to get at. It's just I can't get at it until I find the damn tweet that I'm looking for. One of the tweets that's going after her. Do you not know? Have you not seen? You people are useless, except for all the times you immediately found the tweets that I was looking for. I believe you. It's your segment, bro. You guys have no idea how difficult my job is. The hardest in the world. There are so many... It was like a Joe Rogan podcast or something like that. Sorry, bro, I don't spend much time on Twitter. Well, you're not the person whose help I'm asking for then. The point that I'm getting at, I guess, is that I think that stuff like this really points to the unsustainability of a movement. People who like Elon hate women. Like, Elon's dedicated fan base might be the most woman-hating of any constituency, like any political constituency I can think of, because Elon perfectly caters to the, like, incel, manosphere, tech, like, really nerdy, autistic, can't talk to women. He was literally tweeting, like, haven't had sex in a while, frowny face. Do you have any idea how embarrassing it is to tweet like that when you're a literal billionaire? A literal billionaire. Do you have any idea how low the bar is when you're that powerful? Yeah, it's the ultimate, like, divorced dad coalition. This movement despises women to the extent that, like, I was going to use that tweet that I can't find as, is it this? Do you find it now? Here we go. Here we go. Thank you. God, thank you. From the Joe Rogan Experience podcast commentary account. Thank you. I think we're about to find out that Ashley St. Clair is crazier than Amber Heard. Phenomenal, like, cut for those who know. And it's in response to Ashley St. Clair basically saying, like, Elon, you're not responding to my messages vis-a-vis the bastard child that you had in me, you know? Why are you talking to rather than answering my messages? And the response to that with 109,000 likes is, damn, this bitch crazy, just like that other woman we all led a harassment campaign against. I think stuff like this heartens me a little bit because there is a like an underlying unsustainability to any movement that hates women this much. Like, this is beyond just misogyny in a stable, culturally practiced sense, like you know, chauvinism or chivalry or the idea that men and women have different spaces or whatever. Like, it's very vitriolic. It's very, it's the old version of the word misogynist. Like, when you're so misogynistic that it's embarrassing. You understand what I'm talking about? Court of Emperor Nero. It's like, how well do you think someone who orders their life in this fashion can actually hold up? Jordan Peterson was, for a while, a very prominent voice in the right-wing grift influencer space. And what happened to him? Well, because he was a lunatic, a drug addict with severe mental health issues, he ended up getting flatlined in Russia. And after he came to, he was so crazy that he couldn't hold his career down anymore. The brain poison caught up to him, and now no one gives a fuck about him anymore. Eventually, this stuff always burns out. You're not stable enough. You know? Like, Elon being a deadbeat doesn't mean this woman isn't a crazy attention void. Well, whether or not she's an attention void is irrelevant. She's in the right in this message. Like, let's evaluate things on a case-by-case basis. Okay, I understand the heuristic of, like, this woman, that's a fine one, but in this specific case, like, they got a kid. The kid's 5 months old. And Elon's replying to people talking his baby mama. Apparently people posting, like, pics of her, too. That's crazy. Leopard's meat face. Yeah, you can make fun of her for Elon. You know, that's fair, I suppose. But you get my point, right? I can't scroll through this Twitter thread just free on stream because, you know, who knows what people are posting. Let me see. Prayers for Elon and his family. They don't deserve this drama. Find out who paid St. Clair Ashley to cause a scene that is supposed to embarrass Elon. Deep state players want him gone. Ashley took money for this stunt. She needs to step away from the keyboard. In just a few hours, she went from wanting privacy to giving an interview with the Post to engaging with Elon through X-Post. There's nothing like a scorned woman. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a smear campaign to push Elon out of Doge. I wouldn't be surprised if ASC is making all this up and was paid to do so. This shit crazy, man. They're treating like this like when Trump gets accused of rape. Yeah, but in this case, she's literally just saying, like, hey, can you answer my messages about our child? You can't stop the conspiracy posting from the right. I mean, who knows how much of it is bots, right? But the reflexive woman hate does kind of lock out a portion of the population from sincere participation in political life. This is kind of bleak, not gonna lie. Well, I mean, you know, I guess it's probably politically advantageous for us that they're so bad with women that it's like inconvenient to them politically, half the population to be precise. I've heard rumors of that. You wouldn't feel that way just looking at how people engage online. You know, you'd really think that women are about 10% of the population. It's crazy. Except she's literally a conservative and will specifically choose men like this. Yeah, but it's not about her. It's about the broader movement. Also, a lot of conservative women don't actually get guys, like powerful conservative women who have money or whatever. They don't like actually find guys who match that vibe, because then you have like Lauren Southern situations where you're like, I'm gonna be a trad wife, and then it turns out trad husbands are abusive and controlling, you know? Or yeah, like the Crowder situation. In a lot of cases, they just find, dude, all these people are grifting, okay? They're all grifting. None of them actually believe the shit they say. Jordan Peterson is headlining Climate Pledge Arena here in Seattle. I dare you to go. I won't because I hate the guy, but someone on our side should take notes and report. Take notes and I think there are going to be probably cameras there, I imagine. I don't think anyone needs to be there taking notes. I don't know what you're talking about. People love saying shit. Yep, he's dumb. I thought it was all about Russell Brand now. Well, he kind of fell off too. Ew. Sorry, ugly picture. He's now posting pro Andrew Tate content. Well, yeah, they all end up circling the same drain. Oh, by the way, Andrew Tate, speaking of people who like have fallen to the wayside. All these people, they just have their moment in the limelight, and then after that, they're just like echoes, they're memories, you know? They all fall off. There's no longevity because none of them believe what they say, and all of their ideologies are unsustainable. The contradictions eventually catch up to them, either in the form of, if you actually believe this, you would be such a bad person that you would get arrested for it, which is what happened with Tate. Oh, Tate's still popular with young boys? Yeah, but not the way he was. I already started a political party in the UK or some shit. Not really. He posted a picture of it. Here is Andrew Tate's Google Trends search results. You might notice a bit of activity at a point. Utah, he doesn't seem very Mormon friendly. Utah is full of desperate, unfuckable young men who don't know how to talk to women. What about me? I don't think I'd compare favorably to Andrew Tate. I think he's a slightly larger figure than me, even now. Just a little bit, you know, but we don't need to compare. It's not about the numbers. The danger IMO is what these grifters do once they've circled the drain. I mean, in a lot of cases, and the reason you see this fall off, especially for right-wingers who offer advice to young men, is that advice is really easy to offer on a short time span, because when you offer it, it costs nothing to offer, and it can only be evaluated in hindsight. So if you just have a bunch of dumbass 13-year-olds, you know, to listen to your advice or whatever, how long will it take them to find out you're bullshitting? You know, eventually they're going to find out. Young men also grow up. Well, this is what happens, right? There's these bumps for all of them. Russell Brand, Andrew Tate, Jordan Peterson, where people are like, yes, this guy, this guy, he's going to solve the problem with young men. And then it turns out his advice doesn't work. He crashed the fuck out. Oh, here's this next guy, you know, it's like over and over and over and over. Why? Well, because their advice doesn't work. There's no longevity to it. And then you find a new guy to fill that space. But it just doesn't work out. Every day a new dumbass turns 13, though. Yeah, but you get more backlash over time. Like, that's the dynamic, right? Initially, you have this wave of support. You get this big, like, meteoric surge to popularity. And then you get, like, the mainstream articles who are like, maybe there's something to advice from Jordan Peterson. You know, the upstart Canadian philosopher teacher who's breaking new ground and reaching young men. And you have think pieces on it from retards with, like, midwit IQs who think they're smarter than they are. But then inevitably, because to be right wing and offering advice in the fashion these people do, you are lying. You are always lying. And eventually it catches up to people, and more and more people start to turn against them and say, oh, like either your advice doesn't work, or you're a traitor to the cause, or you fucked up, or you failed, or anything like that. And then over time that gets more prominent than the people who are glazing you, and inevitably, like, boom, you know? It happened to Andrew Tate. For a while,